This is our last morning in Paris. The sun is just rising. Take a look. The sun rises about 2 hours later here than at home. So I just started seeing light in the sky at about 8, which is usually 6 at home, but we're just a lot higher altitude here. And it's getting to be winter. So I guess it's 8:30 in Paris. Our apartment is crazy cute. It's so tiny. It seems that, like, looking at lower floors when we were going up with a woman who lives here, like, it seems the whole floor is her apartment further down, and then on these higher floors, and we're at the very highest, beyond where, like, a floor up from the last elevator stop on the 6th floor. So we get the great views of Sacré-Cœur and Eiffel Tower. Really beautiful. No complaints here. What's interesting is it looks like they took a large full floor apartment and chopped every room into a little apartment. And I think our Airbnb host actually lives here. And I just think it's so clever how elegant and spacious and comfortable and well used the space is when it's really just like, one room. It's really not big. But it's a lot better than a hotel room. And we've been in hotel rooms a lot smaller than this. And you have a full kitchen. Devin's taking a shower if you hear water going on. And we have the beautiful views. And we get to play house in Paris, which is fun. The elevator is an adventure. We have a key in case it doesn't work because there's a security door between the 2nd and the 3rd floor, I think. And by the way, by 2nd and 3rd floor, the 1st floor would be the 2nd back home. So 1st floor, ground floor is 0. Next floor, 1 flight up is 1, then 2, then 3. So we're like way, way up. Hi, I'm shooting a video. And so it's an adventure. Like, there's the code to get into the main door, then immediately after that, there's another door that somebody broke the lock, so you have to wiggle it, and then you go up a little flight of stairs, then you get the elevator that takes you up 5 flights, thank God, then you go up 1 more flight, and then you go to our little garret. And it's such a comfortable, beautiful, bright place. And I just think that the use of space is amazing. I'm also really grateful that in this itty bitty tiny place, it's a spacious shower. You don't always get that. So let's see. Oh, we've got somebody from New Zealand. Hi. So I've been feeling like a bad tourist because I just haven't really been good at buying anything, except maybe eyebrow mascara, because you can never have enough variations of eyebrow stuff. But I just couldn't bring myself to buy any clothes. For one thing, because I don't need any, but I wanted to take something home just to remind me of the trip, especially once we got to Paris, right? So actually it started in Porto, where I came across a really great thrift store that was having a 50% off sale. And, I love thrift stores. I find them so much more fun than regular stores where you've got racks and racks of the same thing. You never know in a thrift store if you're going to find a treasure, if it's going to fit. So in Porto, I got this really cute, very Morgana dress, and another really cute summer dress. Another reason I like thrift stores is that I would say there's like a 50% chance I'm going to like it by the time I get home. Everything looks so much better in the store, and then you go home and you're like, really? So it goes to charity, and it's inexpensive, so why not? But then I got to Paris, and I could not get Devin on board for, hey, let's go to the Champs-Élysées. Let's look in windows at the Champs-Élysées. Does not compute to his boy brain. So he placated me by Googling used clothes in our neighborhood in the 11th arrondissement, which is right next to the 3rd arrondissement, which is Le Marais, where Devin's friends live, which is probably my favorite neighborhood. The thing about the used clothes stores here, well, there are two kinds. There's the really trashy kind where there are all these boxes in the window, €1 each. And I looked in some of those and they're just picked over. There's just nothing I want to take home from that. But then there are the kinds that everything is clean and pressed and hung beautifully and it all looks brand new and it looks like an expensive store. And so some of the things that I got this lovely silk blouse that I will use a lot. I got this other blouse which has a little bit of leather. I'm a little iffy about it, but it looked good with what I was trying on, so we'll see if I want to keep it when I get home. Has a nice little tight waist. And then there's this dress that I've been seeing in variations of this kind of fabric all over Europe the whole trip, and I really, really like the fabric. And then I tried on this dress and it fit, and it very nice, lightweight, elegant French dress with a tie around the waist. But here's the thing. This skirt, I must just have expensive taste, because when I looked at the label after trying it on, it's a Valentino. Love it. Little tight in the waist, but I'm not going to be eating foie gras ravioli and rich, creamy truffle sauce every day once I get home. So I figure, take it and fit into it later. I can get into it now. All is good. Oh, thank you. So yeah, it's like stuff I don't need. But here's the thing, like Devin has bought 7 or 8 or 9 books on this trip. Really interesting books. Let's grab some. Just on the table. Okay, so Harry Potter in Spanish, because it's not enough to just have it in English, right? The Fight Club in Spanish, because it's not enough to just have it in English. Catcher in the Rye in Spanish, because it's not good enough to just have it in English. When you can carry it around in your suitcase from city to city to city. And then one of 4 or 5 Fernando Pessoa books of poetry. And Fernando Pessoa, I've mentioned him before, but he's like the big exciting thing of this whole trip. This is a guy with hundreds of personalities. He called them heteronyms. And I'm not sure if all of his heteronyms knew about the others. I do suspect strongly that he had a very severe multiple personality disorder. And so the Fernando Pessoa, I think, was aware of some of them. But there was another Fernando Pessoa who complained about a fake Fernando Pessoa. So it's really interesting. But he wrote in at least 72 of his personalities have been published. And it's not just like a pseudonym. It's like they all have their own astrological chart, life story. They speak in different languages. They have different points of view. Some of them write poetry. Some of them write essays. One of them was trying to break up Fernando's romantic relationship and did so successfully. And he is considered to be the greatest writer, Portuguese writer of all time. Honestly, one of the greatest writers, period, of all time. He writes better Shakespearean sonnets than anybody but Shakespeare. And he gets compared to Emily Dickinson, and there's the prose, and it's just very good. So, and crazy, not just in the multiple personality way, but also in a very just interesting. He's also like a great mystic who had conversations and a relationship with Aleister Crowley, the kind of larger than life figure behind Golden Dawn, a lot of modern day occultism. In fact, he helped Aleister Crowley fake his own death when when Aleister Crowley's girlfriend dumped him, and Aleister wanted to make her feel bad. So, you know, what is a mature English aristocrat like Aleister Crowley to do? What? Fake your death. That'll teach her. So, and Fernando was in on it, and there's a whole book about that, which of course Devin has. So the reason I bring that up is so I have 6 new pieces of clothing, and Devin is, do you have room in your suitcase? You're already sitting on it to close it. When I have my coat and that dumb neck pillow for the airplane in it and the computer, yeah, it gets kind of tight. But the thing about clothing is you can roll it up. It's not easy to roll up a hardcover, heavy, bulky book. So there, I win. Ha ha, Devin. And that, this is the kind of mutual respect and understanding that makes our relationship work so well. So another great peek out of our window. It started raining a little bit. I was like, oh no. But it seems to have stopped, I hope. So, can you see Sacred Core from here? I can. I don't know if I can get the computer to. And then if you look around to the left, you see, I'm trying to hide all our mess, but I'm not very effective at that. Then you can see Eiffel Tower, which lights up and sparkles, like one of those sparklers for fireworks and 4th of July or New Year's. Really, really pretty every year. That was a surprise. I didn't know it did that. So we've tried to take pictures. They're awful. Sorry, you just have to come here. So last day here, this is day 31 of 30 days, because I'm not always great at that time space continuum thing and counting and dates and calendars. We're leaving in the afternoon so that we can have one last breakfast here to eat pastries we don't need, go clothing shopping for more stuff we don't need, walk around. And I'm very, very, very happy we're going home. I like our home. I like the sunshine. I like the warmth. I like the yoga on the beaches. I like the friendliness of Long Beach, although Europe has been totally friendly. And France, friendly. And by the way, may I just say, I am preening still, because yesterday our waiter praised me for my grammar and my accent when I asked for a cappuccino. And I'm like, oh, yes. So proud. I like making French noises in my mouth. I like je voudrais and cappuccino. I like je suis heureuse. I mean, I'm terrible at it, but I like trying to make those noises. So I fantasize about maybe getting a flat in Paris, but I think that there are easier and closer things to do, just to have a place to practice the French noises and learn how to speak. Okay, I'm rambling because that's what I do. Devin is, the water ended. Naked Man is going to be coming out soon, so I should probably end here. Mwah. See you soon when I'm back in the States. Au revoir, tout le monde.